So where do you want to get married?
My dream is kind of to get married in Mexico. I would really like to have the wedding with the people that we really care about and with all the traditions that belong to it.
Yeah,
so like the full thing, like the ceremony and the dinner and the party and those things.
Yeah, and that's the ideal scenario. And now we need to discuss the reality.
No,
so
I don't want. I just want to have a fantasy.
So we are back to
Making Love Work, the podcast. So what are we going to talk about today?
So today we're going to talk about that we want to get married.
Yes.
And we started to look into that.
Yeah.
Concretely, I'm from Mexico, from Tabasco, and Freya is from
the Netherlands, and I'm also half Danish.
So where do you want to get married?
My dream is kind of to get married in Mexico.
Your dream?
Yeah.
You always dream about meeting a Mexican or what?
No, I mean, honestly, I haven't really thought about my wedding plan a lot, only when we got engaged. Because I think it's not that much of a thing here in the Netherlands necessarily. Like, it's been a little bit out of style. But now that I'm engaged to you and I'm envisioning our wedding, I would just love for it to have lots of Mexican culture there.
A lot of color, great food, not
dancing,
like terrible food like here.
Exactly. And in Mexico, the weather is always good. I mean, it can be too warm in some seasons.
Yeah.
But if you pick the right season, you will definitely have...
Exactly. I wouldn't say always good, but definitely better than here.
Better odds than here.
And culturally, we have way more things to offer than the Netherlands.
Yes, exactly. I mean, I haven't been to a lot of weddings here, but in general, also what I'm just kind of like hearing and seeing on when I'm looking at videos, it's kind of boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, very formal. And I mean, it also depends, of course, a little bit on your family and your friends. But in general, I just think it's a very
How is
event.
a typical wedding in the Netherlands?
Well, I haven't been to many, but I would say it's like you have a ceremony. Sometimes it's a religious one. Sometimes it's just at the municipality where the people are. You do the ceremony. It's not that special. It's mostly just the formal things that you need to say. Then you might have some drinks, people congratulate you. Then at some point you have a dinner, and that dinner is usually like a nice meal. It also often happens that you do not invite everybody for this dinner because it's expensive.
How does that work? I mean, you have 100 guests, and then you tell them, okay, I invite you for the ceremony.
Exactly.
And after the ceremony, you start saying goodbye to some people. And you have like how many for the party or dinner, or how does it work?
Yeah, so it depends a little bit, but basically you group people into certain like groups of where you would want them to be. So you could say, for example, we have a big amount of people that can come to the ceremony, but then you're not invited for the like evening part of the wedding.
And is that socially accepted?
Yes, it's very normal here. So you usually, when you get an invite for the wedding, it says like, oh, you are invited for like, let's say the ceremony, or you are invited for the dinner, or you are invited for the party after. Because that can also happen that you are not invited for the ceremony and the dinner, but then you're invited for the party after.
Mm-hmm.
So
and nobody would say anything.
If you're Dutch, no, then it's fine. Yeah, it happens a lot. Because it's a way to save a lot of money, because it can be very expensive to have to pay for the drinks and especially the food for everyone, because it's definitely not cheap here in the Netherlands. I think it's at least 100 euros per person for a dinner, and that's if you have a pretty simple one. And then also drinks. I mean, at most establishments, it's at least 5 euros for a drink, probably even 10 euros for a drink. It's very expensive to invite a lot of people. Also, in general, weddings are small here.
So, like, what is the normal amount of people in a wedding?
I would guess somewhere between 20 and maybe 60.
Yeah, super small.
Yeah.
Super small.
Like, if you would invite 100, that's seen as a big wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
there's also people that are doing it smaller, that do only parents and some best friends.
And that's the thing. I would love to have that tradition, or like that is socially accepted, that you can invite 100 people to the reception and then 20 people to the dinner. That will make things way easier. But we have been having this discussion that we cannot, if we want to do it in Mexico, we want to invite my entire family.
Yeah.
So then the wedding that we would have is around 250 people. So because
And we cannot say like, oh, you're only invited to this part, because in Mexico that's not accepted.
exactly, no, it's not accepted, and it won't be accepted. I mean, if I do that, then people will stop talking to me or will stop talking to my parents, so they will need to suffer the consequences.
Yeah.
So that's the first challenge we are facing. I mean, we want to do it there. We already have been checking some venues in Oaxaca, and to my surprise, it is so expensive.
It's so expensive. Yes, exactly. And I don't know why, because I was always thinking that Mexico would be a cheaper country, because in general, like the labor is cheaper. Like people earn lower salaries. If you go there and you go to a restaurant, it's cheaper than here in the Netherlands.
What I've been seeing right now is that whenever I approach a venue and then I said, hey, I want to do an event. Yeah, for how many people? 150 people. Okay, what kind of event is that? I cannot keep hiding that it's a wedding. And then I say, it's a wedding. We will send you the wedding package. And then just the price for the venue in those places that we have been looking at is like 10,000 euros for 150 people. And it doesn't include the food.
Oh my God.
Just 10K.
Yeah.
That's insane.
And then you just have the location. And does this include decoration at all? Or?
Nothing.
Oh my God.
No, you need to put the food, the DJ.
So no drinks,
stand,
no food.
No drinks, no food.
Oh my
nothing,
God.
Nothing. Just the venue. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So, I mean, if you want, we can just go there and have the music in our minds and stuff. Yeah.
We just sit there, no food, no drinks.
Yeah. I mean, what are alternatives? If we want to marry in Mexico... like,
is there any small venues in Mexico?
Yeah, so it would be for 50, 60 people. But I mean, that means that I cannot invite my family.
Yeah, exactly. Then they will get mad.
Yeah.
What is your ideal vision of a wedding for us?
Ideal vision is that we save that money and then we spend it in a trip.
So you don't want to get married at all?
We just get married here, just the two of us, and that's it.
The two of us? Well, that's not possible because you need witnesses.
Well, and plus the witnesses that we find
on the streets. Random person. So we let you guys know a date, and then if you walk by some municipality at that date, then you can be a witness.
Yeah. Well, but I mean, I think a party would be nice just with the people that love us, that we care about. It's our special day, so...
Yeah, because I feel like now that we're engaged, I'm really imagining, this wedding and having all these traditions that you have in it, so that your parents are there, that my dad would give me away, that we do this ceremony thing where we say I do, and that the people that we care are there to see it, that we have the first dance, that we do some games or something during the dinner, that we have some speeches from our friends, that idea just sounds so beautiful. And the thing is that if we don't do it now, we never will, I think.
Yeah.
And that might be something that I personally will regret at some point. And I do understand that if you look at the amount of money that we would probably spend on this, that it sounds really nice to spend that on a trip. Because also trips are a memory that you will have forever.
Yeah.
But I feel like a trip we can always do, hopefully, if we stay healthy, of course. But a wedding is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Also, hopefully, that's the plan. I mean, for sure, your first wedding. So for me personally, I would really like to have the wedding with the people that we really care about, and with all the traditions that belong to it.
Yeah.
So the full thing, the ceremony and the dinner and the party and those things.
Yeah, and that's the ideal scenario.
Mm-hmm.
And now we need to discuss the reality.
No,
so
I don't want. I just want to have a fantasy.
So the reality is that we need to invite at least 150 people, because we already did the guest list. What we did is that we classified people in groups.
Yeah.
So the group that needs to be invited no matter what. And we reach a number of 100
Yeah.
for Mexico. So at least 100 people. But then these other
His
groups,
family is huge. It's annoying.
but then these other groups, that sums to 150.
Yeah.
And we are already excluding a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the first step. And we spent like 1 month discussing this guest list. Is terrible. It's like a difficult process because you really need to choose people. However,
Because I want to invite everyone.
yeah,
Like people that I spoke to like 5 years ago
that's true.
and they were like great and they were my friends then. And then I haven't really spoken to them since, but I still care about them. I still love them. They're still nice people. Would love to see them again.
And that's what I would say, that now we realize, okay, this is our core.
Yeah, exactly.
Like these
you
are
really
our
have to
core-
think about who are the people that I actually care about
Exactly.
and want to spend a lot of money on having them there.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, it's so hard.
So then after the guest list, then now we are facing the costs. So we already talked about the venue. Then the food is another 10K, at least. The drinks, or we need to decide if we want an open bar, if we want to pay per drink, how do we want to do that? So basically that's another like 6K. We're already in 26K, plus the photographer, plus the decorations,
And my dress,
plus your dress, plus my suit, plus
like hair and makeup is also expensive.
and we will need a wedding planner because we live here in Amsterdam.
Yes.
So somebody that is like the project manager of the wedding, that also costs money.
How much is a wedding planner?
Yeah, so it's between, they work with percentages depending on the budget.
Okay.
So now that we will define the budget, we need to share that with a company or a person, and it's between 5 to 10% depending on what we want. Because imagine, okay, first...
So, but let's say it's 30K for the wedding, then it's...
in Mexico.
Then it's 3K for the wedding planner.
Yeah, basically. And that's like a pro wedding planner.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Yeah, so in total, I'm calculating 50K.
50K?
Yeah, if we want to get married in Oaxaca. Because, of course, we want the calendas, so like people with the...
Yes.
And with the sticks and the like big figures that then we walk to the venue, and then, probably we want a photographer, but also a videographer there. Mariachi, so nice entertainment. Yeah, in total should be around 50K that we can definitely not afford.
No, I don't have.
Yeah, I also don't know.
No!
You can deposit your money.
Yes, please donate. Oh no.
Yeah.
50K.
But that's reality in Mexico. And why? I'm constantly finding...
I don't feel like are people really spending that amount of money?
Yeah, because I'm constantly finding these websites in English targeting Americans, and also people that live in Mexico City or these other big cities that they go to Oaxaca to have a real, authentic Mexican wedding. And also the food in Oaxaca is next level.
It is.
So it's like
so good.
It's like the perfect
best food in the world. And Oaxaca just feels so magical.
Yeah.
I really loved it when we were there. I instantly fell in love with the place.
We love the mezcal.
Yeah. But is there any way that we could save? That we can do something that's not 50K?
Yeah, for sure. I think. But then we need to face other consequences, specifically myself. Because I think the first thing that we could do to reduce the expense is to invite less people. But as we have already discussed, it's a very sensitive topic for Mexicans. So
everybody will hate you.
Yeah.
Not talk to your parents anymore.
For sure there are people that do that. But then specifically my family, they will take it so bad. that we don't invite them.
I don't want to make them mad.
And the thing is that if we invite them, they are going to go.
Uh-huh.
So what do we do?
And we cannot let them pay because we have already discussed that. I think
I mean, that would be amazing. But
because before we got married, we once had this like place where we had to pay something ourselves for the wedding.
Yeah.
And then we were thinking, so we can either afford to get married or we cannot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it looks like we cannot.
Yeah, exactly.
But I want to get married.
Yeah, I mean, I also want to get married, but probably, yeah, we need to find another solution. And this is where we are now. In the next weeks, well, you and I need to discuss.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we can use this space to present our updates, and also perhaps would be beneficial to people that are listening to us, that they see the overview that we are building.
Yeah.
You know, like with some prices, what things are you going to need for your wedding? Yeah, so the information that we are finding out now, we can share it with people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can also be scared of how expensive it is.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go and cry now in the corner.
Yeah, I mean, we still have work to do.
Yeah.
But it's going to be fine. We're going to see the light.
I hope so.
Yes.
I was so happy that you proposed, but now I'm not.
Yeah. I mean,
why is life so expensive?
we will find a solution for sure.
Yeah.
And this is it. So this was the episode. I hope you enjoyed our suffering.
Yes. And we'll see if we can make this marriage work, this wedding
This
work.
love work.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Thank you for listening to us.
Thank you for watching.
For being here, and see you in the next one.
Bye bye.